Right now, discipline is dying. Not lazily, not quietly. It's being replaced, systematically. And the worst part? You didn't even notice what was happening. You think you dearth discipline. You think you're lazy, unfocused, weak. But that's not the truth. The truth is, it might be tough, but you're being engineered to fail. Every scroll, every notification, every surge of dopamine, it's not random, it's design. In the past, discipline was necessary. If you wanted to survive, you had to act, hunt, build, move. No distraction, no shortcuts. Now, everything in the world you live in is designed to minimize friction. Food? One tap. Entertainment. Endless. Instant validation. Your brain never had to evolve for this. And now, it's breaking. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you did something that felt hard? It's hard, but not uncomfortable. Something that needed you to remain motionless, concentrate, and overcome obstacles without looking at your phone. Exactly. Discipline did not vanish. It was swapped out by something much more potent, dependence on dopamine. You don't choose what to do anymore. Your brain does. And your brain has been rewired to chase what's easy, fast, and instantly rewarding. That's why you can scroll for hours but can't focus for 10 minutes. That's why you start things but never finish them. It's not a motivation problem, it is a control problem. The part that no one tells you is that the more you give in to your impulses, the less disciplined you become. So why am I telling you? Do you really need to hear this? Not the same. Less powerful. Every time you choose the easy path, you learn to avoid the difficult one. So what replaced discipline? Systems. Not your systems, their systems. Algorithms that predict your behavior, apps that capture your attention, platforms that monetize your time. You're not just using them, you're being used by them. Your attention, your time is product, and your lack of discipline, that's the feature. Because a distracted mind is a controllable mind. Let's think about it. If you were totally concentrated, completely disciplined, would you still scroll for hours? Would you still choose to consume rather than produce? I think your answer is no. And that's exactly why the system works the way it does. But here's where it changes. Discipline isn't dead yet. It's just buried. And if you want it back, you don't need motivation, you need resistance. You must do what your brain avoids, not once, not when you feel like it, but on a constant basis. Start small. Sit in silence for 10 minutes. No phone, no music, no distractions. Perhaps you hear these kinds of things all the time. In every video, feel the discomfort. That's where discipline starts. Then perform one difficult task every day. Something that your mind opposes, not because it's fun, but because it matters. Because every time you win that battle, you will take back control. Trends, technology, everything you think you know, and all the informations are changing so rapidly. When you wake up in the morning, do some push-ups or some stretching exercises, go for a walk or run, or even just look in the mirror and tell to yourself, I'm perfect or I will be. Take that control and step outside your comfort zone. And no, this won't feel good at first. You'll feel bored, restless, irritate, or worst. Then good. That means it's working. Here's your reset. Remove easy dopamine. Limit scrolling, notifications, junk input. Schedule discomfort, deep work, gym, learning. Track your actions, not your feelings. Because feelings lie, systems don't. And if you build the right system, discipline becomes automatic. Listen to speeches, podcasts from all successful people, and you'll hear that word discipline from all of them. So understand this. The world doesn't need you to be disciplined. It needs you distracted, because distracted people don't compete, they just consume. So the real question is, are you going to stay controlled or finally take control?